Trump has continued to say that stop and frisk work here in New York City. De Blasio called here last night, said it didn't. It didn't help the relationship between the police and community. It didn't help bring down crime. It didn't help anything.
And it was inherently racist the way it was used.
And it was deemed unconstitutional.
Yep.
But Trump still gets up there and says that that's what he thinks should happen.
Law and order. He kept saying that. That's what we need. Law and order.
Do you agree with Trump? Are there people out here that still think that stop and frisk is the way to go?
Of course not. It was proven that it caused so much tension between police and the communities. How can you?
I looked up murder rates between 2014 and 2015. It was on the fact check, from last night. And there were more murders between 2014 and 2015.
But then they're down in 2016.
And then they're down in 2016. But so people are only telling half the story. And by more murders, and any murder's a bad thing, of course, it was like 340-something murders in 2014, and in 2015 was like 370. So, listen, murder's bad, and it was definitely up. But we're talking about fractions, right? We're not talking about mass amounts.
And down 13% this year, though.
Right. And this is after some serious overhaul of stop and frisk and how police do their jobs and how police have better relationships with the community. But are there still people, because I'm seeing on my timeline right now that there are still people who are pro stop and frisk.
On your timeline? Who are you following, bro?
I'm just seeing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't see it, Shawnee?
I'm curious to see who still supports this.
They've not been walking down the street with groceries and pulled over. Put your hands on the wall. Just checking.
You know what? A guy called me.
What?
on the K show on ESPN one day where I was doing a lot of talk around the Kaepernick stuff about the relationship, and I kind of served as a voice to relate to my hosts who are both really good guys, but they're like older, upper middle class white guys about the experience of people that I know, and I said that every black person that I'm friends with has had an experience where they've been unjustly stopped and either thrown against the hood of a car or like up against a wall or something like that. And a week later, we got a call from a guy who was steaming. He'd been steaming for a whole week just to call and scream at me because I said that, because he thought I was lying.
What?
When I said that. He said that I was lying when I said that everyone, and maybe it was hyperbolic. I don't know if every black person I know has told me that.
Every black person in this room, ask Griff. He's the white. He's not even half white, and he's the whitest of all of us. Ask him if he's...
Is Griff Griff and I are in the same category. Marissa, can you grab Griff?
Go grab Griff real quick.
That would be an interesting study.
Well, because explain what you're saying.
Yo, Griff!
Because every
Come
black
in here.
person...
Come here for a sec.
Explain what you
Y'all
mean.
listen to Griff's voice. Griff.
Yo.
You ever dealt with...
You got to hear his voice first. Sorry, it's a sample.
Say hello to the people, Griff.
Hey, what's up?
Turn his mic on.
Hold on. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Have you ever dealt with being unjustly stopped or stop and frisk or anything like that?
Yeah, in LA. Used to get pulled over all the time.
You just get pulled, and what would happen?
First question, have you ever been in jail? How long have you been on parole? And then...
I have a question. Have you ever been in jail?
No.
Oh, you've not. Where did you go to college?
Georgetown.
Georgetown University. Okay. But you are black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both parents.
Both parents are black. Oh, yeah, trust me. I see things on his Instagram of him and his family at Red Lobster. He's black.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. A supporter of Stop and Frisk.
Thank
Your name
you.
is Jay from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And you think what Trump is saying is right. Stop and Frisk worked in the city. Tell us why.
Yeah, because I stopped carrying, man. You know what I'm saying? Since 04, 03, 04. The hop boys was out here crazy, you know what I'm saying? Getting bagged. Everybody out here, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Jay, thank you. So ladies and gentlemen.
I stopped carrying because of that, man. I don't be strapped out here no more.
So ladies and gentlemen, the individuals who were carrying illegal weapons stopped carrying weapons.
Yeah, more or less. I don't carry. I gotta make phone calls and shit if I get into situations and shit now.
Gotta make phone calls because you might get in a situation.
You know what I'm saying? You got come through with that. I can't be walking around with that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was stop and frisk. Seriously, it really calm a lot of us down. Seriously, real talk. Like walking around with a gun.
But see, Jay, I think what you're missing. Jay, I think the point you're missing is regular people on a daily basis aren't walking, regular black men, hardworking black men, all of us ain't walking around carrying illegal weapons.
Yeah, so that's where.
So
it backfires,
you're telling me
That's
the
where it
rest of us have to get harassed by the cops because dickheads like you and your friends and colleagues run around carrying illegal
Colleagues?
straps. Colleagues.
I mean,
Not college.
Is it college or even colleagues?
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, that's how it's going down. I mean, they can't really tell the difference sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who's what or what. Everybody could
They can't tell the
That's
difference.
what it was. And at the end of the day, that's how it was. Everybody was out here strapped too, boy. Everybody was out here.
No,
No,
Who's
no.
everybody?
I'll tell you, son, it was a lot of toys out here, son. Everybody was strapped, boy. If you wasn't strapped, you was a motherfucker. I'm telling you, man, you can get caught up out here. Tell you, son. I mean, a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't live in that world, B. I don't live in that world, so I don't want to have. I'm a hardworking man. I don't have to live in that world.
No, you don't.
I worked hard. I worked hard to not be in that world, and it pisses me off that people who live that life continue to perpetuate that life.
No, it's not even about it like a lifestyle. Sometimes it's just situations happen. You just gotta handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's what it is. But at the end of the day, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, hardworking people get the end of the bad stick. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? Because
it's bad.
it's out
bad
here, man.
end of
It's out here. You
I
know what I'm saying? But it works. Then again,
Yo,
it's
you should
like,
listen to The Breakfast Club.
People get harassed. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's fucked up in a way. You know what I'm saying? People get harassed too, and it's not right.
So bring back Stop and Frisk.
It's put the technology out there where you can, you know, send that X-ray gun that you was talking about. Do it like that instead of hopping out on people. Bring out the technology. Put the technology to work. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to spend the money and put the money in your pocket and blame it all on the other stuff, then that's on you. You got the technology. Put it out there.
All right, thanks for your call, Jay. Thanks for your call.
They got the
man.
technology.
Be careful out there in them real streets. Be careful.
All right, boy.
Hi, how are you?
Stop and Frisk work for you.
I'm a little torn. You guys had mentioned that people who are for it have never been stopped and frisked, but in another aspect, the people who have lost a loved one, you know, to not being stopped and frisked might feel differently. I'm from Yonkers. There was a huge story in the paper around October a year ago. Michael Nolan, a baseball prospect, was at a Burger King parking lot, and was shot and killed by 4 losers. Now, what if the cops pulled them over just out of curiosity, see what's up with them, and stopped and frisked them and found the weapons on them? Maybe Mike would be alive today. So
But I guess the problem is the Stop and Frisk didn't fix that part.
I understand that, but maybe if it happens, this is how his mother feels. His mother is a Trump supporter, and she feels so strongly about it, and she feels like it's something that should have been done, and that if it was really happening, that maybe her son would still be alive today.
Right,
So
but you
I
should
just
probably tell that mother that the NRA, which supports Donald Trump, is the reason illegal guns are able to be trafficked from open carry states in the South
Right.
up
Yeah.
to New York. And if we don't fix that part, no matter how many people you stop and frisk, you're still going to have guns that are illegal or in the hands of criminals or young people on the street.
It's terrible. I live in Yonkers. It's like every other day there's another shooting, another person's dead, another young person, babies, children.
And I'm going to take it a step further.
Here we go.
If people in their communities would begin to keep their young people away from just stand, and I know it's tough. You live in a neighborhood. You want your kids to go outside and play, right? You want them to be normal children. But unfortunately, some of us live in neighborhoods. Things ain't normal, B.
I understand what you're
Things
saying.
ain't normal.
Some of these families can't afford to live in the
No, I know.
neighborhood.
And you end up paying the price because you live in low income.
Exactly.
You end up paying the price. But I'm gonna tell you what. Unless we take our communities back from our own children, cousins, neighbors, right? All they're doing now is isolating certain precincts and zip codes and cracking down on the neighborhoods and the people in those gangs and those problems and those houses and those problems. NYCHA, all that, they cracking down, B. And matter of fact, you can't even stay in NYCHA anymore if you got too many felonies or you have somebody come to your crib and they got a felony. They'll kick you out.
Yeah. It's a lot of corruption going on. You know, I have a brother as well who hasn't chosen the best path, but you try to get the cops involved, and they're not allowed to do this. Oh, I can't touch him. He lives there. He's allowed to. He lives there. It's just like a nightmare. You try to get the help from the government or the police or these people that are supposed to help you, and they can't do certain things because it's not allowed. Like if this child is a problem, he needs to be removed. But they're allowing him to sit there and marinate in the drugs, the alcohol, the illegal this, illegal that, and there's no change. It's so difficult to get the proper help for these children without costing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to help some of these youth.
Thanks,
I
Natasha.
grew up in that neighborhood. I'm sorry, I could keep going on forever.
Nah, no, look, it's hard out here. It's real
I grew
hard.
up in that neighborhood. You can either join them or walk the hell away from them, and I chose to keep it pushing. So I just wish some of these people were strong enough to not be such followers and just be leaders.
Thanks, Tasha.
Thank you very much. Bye.